Hi, this is Mikey from Rock and Reel Reviews, and in association with Open FM Rock Market, I was lucky enough to chat with Marc Okubo from Vela Maya. I had a few weird and wonderful questions to ask him, and here's what he had to say about it.
This is Marc from Vela Maya. Who's this Dave that only gave us 4 stars? I love you.
So based on the album then, where did the inspiration for that album come from? Was it a progressive thing from the last album, or did...
Like the musically or like the concept?
Well, so it was a bit of both.
Well, the concept was on our first European tour. I met a girl that was blind.
All right.
Well, no, she wasn't blind, but she used to be blind, and she stared at an eclipse on accident and like gained her eyesight.
Oh, right.
No way.
That's mental.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So I was like, wow. Like I don't know. I've never experienced anything like that. You know, like just gain a new sense. It was like,
Right. So that was the concept behind the album.
yeah, that's what inspired me. Musically, I don't really know. We just kind of went over the top with it and tried to make it. Because like with the ID one, we tried to make it sound like it was just like 4 guys jamming in a room,
Yeah.
nothing too crazy. And then with this
I think
one,
I came across.
yeah,
Because if you go back your first 2 albums or your earlier stuff, it's the same idea, but it's just your production's got better as you come up to this one. Did you work with a new producer? Or?
yeah, we did. We went with Misha from Periphery.
All right, yeah.
guitar player. Yeah, and then we didn't limit ourselves with things like we wanted to have choirs and violins and pianos and like
Cool.
just everything we could put on it, we did.
Because everybody seems to be doing that, this whole progressive kind of tech side of it, because everybody's got their own label. I know you've got, well, gent's a really horrible word, and
Yeah, there's no stopping it at this point.
everybody just gets tagged with it, unless you like a particular band. I know there's people who like Periphery. I mean, I like their first album, not so keen on their new one, and I Love Textures, they kind of class that. I don't think they sound anything like you guys. You guys do something different, like Born of Osiris as well. All these, I can hear the difference, but a lot of folk don't.
Well, it's crazy because like all 3 of those bands, all of us, have, like we were playing this kind of music before we had even heard each other or knew each other or anything.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like how we met, is because like, wow, you're doing something similar. Like we should hang out, play shows.
But how do you feel about being categorised as anything?
Well, I mean, before it was called gent, people were calling us deathcore, and I didn't like that really, because when I hear the other bands that people call deathcore, I don't really feel like they sound like that.
Because I know the guys in Monuments like to be called groove metal.
Yeah. I mean, I just think if someone asks me and they don't know like about metal, I just say we're a metal band.
Yeah, that's probably the safest bit. What was the first album that you ever bought, and does it have any bearing on you becoming a musician today?
Okay, well, the first album that I had my dad buy for me was when I was like 3 years old, and he bought me the Do the Right Thing soundtrack. That Public Enemy song, Fight the Power.
Oh, wow, that's a really cool choice for a 3-year-old especially.
I was like, I like that song.
I'm going to keep mine to myself.
Well, but the first one that I bought for myself was Presidents of the United States of America.
Oh,
or like the Peaches.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love
Which is
it.
awesome.
Yeah, that was the first CD I had.
I'm still keeping mine to myself.
I got like Nirvana Nevermind and Offspring Smash.
See, that's all cool stuff.
Well, that's what made me feel. How old are you, Mark?
I'm 26.
26, older than I thought. Because we were commenting when we were watching on the crowd how young the crowd is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 37 and Laura's 32, so...
Oh, no way. I wouldn't have guessed that either.
Yeah, it must be that youthful, salty air that we have up here.
But don't you think your crowds are all pretty young though, right? I mean,
Yeah, kind of.
But I guess there's an August Burns Red crowds, and they're mostly teenagers to 20, so it must be kind of cool to be getting known by that age group, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've never done tours with these kind of bands before, so it's like it's a new thing for us, and it's really awesome to be playing.
Because you did your own headline tour before. Whitechapel was supposed to be on this tour, is that right?
Yeah.
Did you guys fill in, or were you just asked?
We got asked last minute, and we were just like, wow, it's like, it's a good opportunity to play for different kids, so
Yeah, that's really good.
Cool. I suppose with similar bands, well, sort of similar bands.
These guys are a lot more mainstream, aren't they? So you're kind of hitting that mainstream mark.
If you could interview anyone, alive or dead, who would it be?
Oh well, it's funny you ask because I get the chance to kind of pick the brain of one of the people that influences me in a few days.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Well, I'm into this kind of dubstep drum and bass DJ named Rezo. You heard of him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming out to the London show to hang out with me.
Really? All right.
To hang out.
Cool.
Cool. So you're at the dubstep then, huh?
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really big in the UK, so
Yeah.
you should be checking that out. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm really into his music. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, there's a little bit of dubstep in there, but he's kind of like his own thing. So I like it.
He's from London, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's still quite underground. Well,
Right.
here I suppose. Not a lot. I only picked up on his name the other day, so that's quite interesting.
Yeah, I'm like, actually, like our whole entire scene, all the gent bands are really into him. I actually heard of him from Toasting from Animals as Leaders.
All right.
And he introduced me. Like, he hit me up on Twitter, and I was like, oh my god.
Wow, so he contacted you.
Yeah, well, I think he heard that like I liked his music through an interview or something, and just
Cool.
small
It's
world.
really, really cool.
So you really do know everyone.
Oh, well, I try to know. I mean, I know most of my favorite musicians, honestly. Like,
Really, do you? That's awesome.
yeah, like on our last tour, we got to play 2 shows with Deftones, and I got to hang out with them. And that was a big moment for me.
What are they like?
They're exactly how I wanted them to be. They're like so cool.
That's
You know?
great. That's what I want to hear.
It's like I hope they're like. I mean, I didn't want to like fanboy and like go like, I love your band. And I met them like in the perfect circumstances. It was just like a regular like crossing of paths. So
Yeah.
it was cool.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Right. Okay. You've just won the lottery. Money is no object. What would you do with it?
I'd give some to my mom. Probably buy a building for an apartment complex or something.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Let my friends live there.
Oh, that's amazing.
For like Mega City 1 kind of idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or like get a castle and then have all my friends live in my castle.
Yeah, we can put you in touch with some interesting people who own castles. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an island for sale up our way.
That's right. It's even got a helipad.
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
You could like helicopter all your friends
that's just
there.
what I was looking for.
It's only £3 million, so it's I don't know what that is in
But
dollars.
money's no object.
Exactly.
It's
So
on the
yeah.
lottery. Awesome.
Right, time travel. If it were possible, when or what would you like to travel back and see?
Just to see.
Or immerse yourself in. You can meet people. You can.
You can only
do
go
what
back. You can't go in the future. So any.
Would I be stuck there forever?
No, you can just go and visit for a day.
About like ancient Egypt or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
that far back. All right, cool.
See something that just doesn't look right at all.
Yeah.
That's totally not the answer I thought you were going to give it.
Ancient Egypt, wouldn't
No,
you?
that's,
I
well,
would.
totally, yeah.
Definitely.
I'd quite like to see ancient Greece.
I mean, what if they had like aliens or like magic or something?
Yeah.
Who
What
knows?
if it is?
Nobody really knows.
If you were lucky enough to be placed on, if you were unlucky enough, to be placed on death row, what would you want your last meal to be?
I want some collard greens, some sushi, and some.
Just hold back your hand.
Maybe some soup, some miso soup.
Miso soup. Yeah. Nice. Nice choice.
I was going to say, that's nice and healthy before you die.
Yeah.
Obviously, we hope that never happens, of course.
No. These are quite macabre questions.
Yeah, no, I was trying to be. I didn't want to ask the standard question, who's your influences, who wrote the album. I wanted to ask random questions, like who is or was your childhood hero?
My childhood.
It can be anything. It could be like cartoons or real life. Anything.
Spider-Man is my personal favourite.
Yeah, when I was really young, I was into the Ninja Turtles.
Awesome.
That was my jam right there.
And which was your favourite?
Donatello. by far.
Donatello. Yeah, he was the brains of the outfit, right? Yeah, definitely.
Would that by default suggest that you're the brains of Vela Maya?
I'm definitely Donatello.
Yeah.
If we were to dress up as Ninja Turtles, I would be Donatello.
Awesome.
Could be a new
Question.
a new concept album, maybe something in the pipeline for the next one, some sort of Turtles. Is Michael Bay supposed to be doing the new Turtles film? He's supposed to be doing it.
Oh yeah, he's gonna make him like aliens or something.
Yeah, something like that. So
I'll check it out.
cool, Turtles. Oh, that's right. So you were in Nottingham last night. You've got a good few dates ahead of you. Is there anywhere you're looking forward to going to on the tour?
Well, I mean, I'm looking forward to everything really, but I've still never been to Luxembourg before. I've never been to Poland before. Yeah, so I'm excited to see those, but I've never been there.
Alright, cool.
Everything's cool.
Right, the site I write for, Rock and Reel Reviews, also does film reviews. What's the last film you've seen, and what's your favourite film of all time, if you have one?
The last one I saw was called The Antichrist, and it has Willem Dafoe and some girl. It's a really wretched movie. Don't watch it with your family. don't watch it with a girl. You see Willem Dafoe, you see his penis like 3 times.
That can't be an attractive thing.
That's not what I wanted to see.
Well, Willem Dafoe's not really renowned for his good looks, I suppose, but
yeah, upstairs.
yeah, it can only get worse the further south you go. I don't.
It was just, I'm into watching like really hard to watch movies. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know why. I just kind of watch all of them.
A challenge.
Yeah.
You like a challenge.
But then one of my favorites is one that I actually consider a good movie called Martyrs. Have you heard of that?
Martyrs.
It's a French movie. It came out maybe 2009 or so, but it's like it's really painful to watch, but it's amazing. It's an amazing movie.
French movie called
Yeah.
Martyrs. We'll
Yeah.
check that
I
out.
think the Rock and Reel should do a review on that.
Well, we could watch it, and then we
It
could
will
review
change your life. It's amazing. Well, I mean,
Alright.
that's one of my favorite movies. City of God is one of my favorite
yeah.
movies. Old Boy I like a lot.
Oh, right.
yeah, they're doing a
So
remake
you're
of
liking
that as
a lot of foreign films, right?
Yeah.
World cinema you're into.
Yeah, because American movies are just like remakes nowadays, and there's not really original concepts. I mean, I like our comedies more because I have an American sense of humor, but I don't know. For like actual movies that have meaning to them, I prefer.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so you, on that case, then if you were landed on a desert island and you could have one movie and one album, which would you have?
I would have. I'm gonna say "Close to the Edge" by Yes for the album, and then movie. Terminator 2.
Great answer. I'm sure I've given that as my answer one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe Die Hard 1.
Yeah, that's classics there.
Definitely.
That's cool. If you were stuck in Groundhog Day, you live in the same day over and over again, what would you like to do? What
What would be my like where he gets good at something and like
Would you learn to play the piano? Really?
Yeah, I've actually already started to try and learn the piano.
Awesome.
Because when I go home from tour, it's kind of like that. I like this kind of Groundhog Day.
Ah, right, okay.
I don't have a 1 second of doing it.
Yeah, no, it's cool. There's only two questions.
So I didn't answer that. So. What would I get good at?
Yeah.
I would learn another language.
Which language do you think?
Well, in Europe, it'd be most convenient to know German, I suppose. German or French or something. But I really want to know Japanese. I kind of know Spanish because American, everyone kind of knows Spanish.
Yeah.
Japanese would be a lot harder than German.
Yeah, definitely.
It's still quite handy to know.
Japanese is really fun.
Yeah.
I would recommend trying.
Cool. Right, tell me something that the fans would know about you.
Except that you're Donatello.
I'm left-handed.
Alright.
I'm black and Japanese. I don't listen to metal.
You don't listen to metal. I think that will really surprise your fans.
That really surprised me. But
Yeah, definitely.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Right, I've got last quickly thing I want to do is I've got a sentence with 2 blanks in it, and I want you to put in what you think. So the first sentence would be, I would destroy blank because blank. What would you destroy and why?
I would destroy. There's so many things I could destroy. I would destroy, if I could. I mean, this is fully possible, but I would destroy the boundaries that everyone's putting in genres of music. And just like if you like it, I mean, the musicians, you know, we don't care what kind of music it is. Like if it's good, we like it. Like if I show my friends music, I'll put on like the ET soundtrack. Or, like I put on like video game music or something. As long as it's a good song, everyone's like, everyone's always like, what is that? And it's like, oh, that's like the Zelda soundtrack from that Wii game.
So you just destroy genre boundaries within music.
Yeah, like just the fact that everyone thinks that like, oh, dubstep that sucks or rap sucks. It's like, that's so unfair to just say that about it. Just because you heard like 2 songs you don't like, just completely change your mind about the genre of music.
Oh, that's cool actually. We'll go with, what do you spend all your money on? Just food.
I've spent a lot of money traveling, I suppose.
Right, lastly, sum up Vela Maya. If somebody had never, heard you guys, what's the best way to describe Vela Maya?
I would say we're very aggressive and ADD, but also very orchestrated. Like it all. I feel like if our instrumentation was, say a piano or an orchestra or something, it would still translate well.
Right.
But the fact is that we play distorted guitars and drums and metal. So I feel like that's actually builds off of the last question.
Yeah.
So I feel like, because there's people that do like covers of us on piano and stuff, and it sounds awesome. But
Let's check that out.
Definitely look it up. Just type in Vela Maya piano on YouTube.
I actually seen a video today of a young guy playing drums along to Punisher.
Yeah.
He was doing these spins with the sticks in between
Oh,
the
Lee
beats.
Collins?
Yeah.
So you know about him.
Yeah, he plays drums in The Word Alive.
Right.
It was really interesting to watch him do it, but because I know there's a young guy who played the piano for Periphery things as well. That was quite cool.
That
as
was
well.
nice. It sounded like lounge piano.
Well, did you hear? You watched your set tonight?
Yeah.
Did you hear before Unbreakable? There was like a piano interlude.
Yeah.
That's actually his cover of Unbreakable, and I just took a little snippet of it and put it beforehand because it goes right into it.
How does it make you feel when you get covered like that?
Well, I was blown away. I was like, I thought that was better than what I had actually written. And it's like, wow, like. That's awesome.
Well, since we're on the Vela Maya songs, the personal question I have is Punisher is my favourite song off of that album. The talking bit in the middle, the beatdown riff, who is it that speaks that?
Oh, that was a kid that was making fun of Periphery on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Someone posted a link to it like before your set to record. I was like, I'm gonna steal that.
Because it works really well. I love it every time I hear it because I thought it was maybe the guy speaking in band music, like, I've got this new riff to it. It goes,
no, he was like talking about Periphery. He was like, I think they suck because all they have is just. Oh, really? You think that sucks? And so I took it because it sucks and I put it on your CD.
That's really clever. That's cool. Right, well,
That was Marc from Veil of Maya giving his thoughts on the world. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Mikey signing off for Rock and Reel Reviews in association with Open FM Rock Market. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you again on the flip side.